Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Bria Stokes, and you're watching This Week in Tabletop. This week in product news, Homer Lachlan launched a new rustic dinnerware collection, Studio. The new collection follows the latest trends of hand-thrown farm-to-table tabletop settings. The informal look and feel, as if each piece were crafted locally and by hand, creates casual atmosphere and makes Studio the talk of the table. The Studio collection comes in two neutral tones, gray and yellow, for a comfortable yet versatile design. Next in product news, the wine glass segment in hospitality continues to heat up, and one brand that certainly deserves its share of love is the German brand Stolzle. At the recent NRA show, Stolzle and its North American food service distribution partner Oneida launched Power, the company's newest wine glass series. Showcasing the Stolzle brand, Oneida also launched a new and very impressive 84-page Stolzle catalog outlining the various Stolzle collections and all they do to elevate the guest dining experience. When asked about the new collateral, Materials Senior VP of Sales and Marketing for Stolzle in North America, Jay Alley, said, "Even in this digital era, having a great catalog that appropriately conveys the quality and performance of the Stolzle brand means a lot." Moving on, in 1948, Guy de Grain decided to recycle old tanks from the Battle of Normandy and turn the recycled steel into the de Grain's very first cutlery molds, setting the de Grain company up for a fascinating history of innovation. Since then, Guy de Grain has developed an expertise in tabletop that masters the finest of traditional French cutlery manufacturing to satiate industry professionals that pine for professional quality. The Total Tabletop Company has delivered a new catalog and some really great new products at the NRA show, including Mirage. Mirage is best described as an ode to the modern place setting. With its minimalist lines that emphasize the pattern's originality, Mirage fits in comfortably in just about any setting. From Origine to Terra, we've been a fan of de Grain's for a while now, and we've already got a reminder set to visit them first at the 2018 NRA show. In industry news, with melamine dinnerware becoming a popular production material in the hospitality industry, common questions arise concerning the functionality and safety of melamine products. In a great recent blog post by GET Enterprises, they answer one of the most frequently asked questions about melamine. Is it microwave safe? A product not marked as microwave safe is a general safety label that may have a variety of meanings. To know exactly what this label entails allows you to get the most use out of your dinnerware and keep customers safe and happy. You can stock your kitchen without the worry of toxic chemicals being released or tainted food from microwave use, but GET recommends avoiding the microwave for a longer product life. Moving on in industry news, there's never been a better time to be an American whiskey drinker, says Alexander Frayne in his Liquor.com article. Right now, the American single malt whiskey industry is seeing a boom, especially in the Pacific Northwest, where there is plenty of wood for new oak barrels and brewers are regularly shipping in malted barley. Much like bourbon, single malt whiskey is aged in new oak barrels rather than old oak like Scotch. However, unlike bourbon, there is no official or legal definition of what an American single malt whiskey is. Thus, many distilleries are pushing to form an official designation, while others are simply enjoying the Wild West-like freedom granted by the lack of definition. With this new trend in flavorful single malt whiskeys, your bar should be ready to handle the incoming rush of customers demanding the product. This means having the right tools and glassware to serve a proper drink or cocktail with these beverages. Take note of what distilleries are recommending and keep an eye out for the latest trends to make sure you don't fall behind. Lastly, in industry news, the 40th edition of Host Milano is expected to be bigger and better than ever, with over 1,800 companies confirmed for the show, and with 8 new countries entering the arena. Host Milano looks to dwarf over its previous iterations. In comparison to Host Milano's 2015 show, there's expected to be nearly an 11.5% increase in attendees. The countdown has now begun. The trade show will be taking place at Fiera Milano from Friday, October 20th through Tuesday, October 24th. Well, that's all for this week. Check us out at TabletopJournal.com and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TabletopJournal. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.